sound is bad. A lot of wind. Yeah, that's how that go. Yeah, the mic is definitely. Oh wow. Yeah, the mic is the mic is next to the vent. AC off. Yeah, man, I'm getting cooked out here. I'm getting cooked out here, man. Let me hold on. Let me see. You already, man. You know I'm transparent. Fake transparent, right? Oh, it's better now. Oh, I got sweated out. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess, man. Yo, so what are we doing, man? Yo, check this out, right? These last couple weeks, like for me, these last couple weeks, I'm kind of like over the donation phase drama. Yo, I should have called this donation phase. Yo, these people are crazy, man. I can't help but be me when it comes to this type of stuff, yo. Like these people, yeah, how's the audio, man? Let me know, cause I'll do this the other way. They told me about some vertical. I need to do some vertical, and I'm like, yo, that vertical is. I don't like vertical like that. I'm not used to it. Okay. So yeah, man, like I don't know, like they were saying, yo, they sound. It just sounds like it's negative energy, with the community. A lot of us just want to mind our business and keep our plan, stick to the plan. But I don't know how effective that is working out for some people, man. Especially these people that have been around telling us we need a 55-55, and then they're 86 in themselves out of a situation, man. Like I get it, life is life, things happen, but like to be for real, like all I mean, what about I guess it's just wishful thinking and thinking people will be transparent and forthcoming, like people found different, how sometimes you hear, I don't know if how new you guys are or how old, but in my experience, I've heard people say things like they make money in the bull market and they make money in the bear market. They make money in the bull and they make money in the bear. And it always, like, you got to think like, okay, everyone has a great chance of making money in the bull market, right? Everyone has a great chance of making money in the bull. You throw anything at the wall and it'll stick, damn near. But that's not what happens in the bear. That's not what happens in the bear. It's not as easy. And then when you hear people say, "Oh, they're making money in the bull and bear," they don't know what y'all talking about, crying in the bear market. And then you think like, do they ever really tell you exactly how they're making money in the bear? Do they ever really tell you? They'll say things like, "Yo, I doubled, tripled, quadrupled my stack. I quadrupled my bag since Pulse Chain launch. And then you ask yourself, huh? How'd you do that? We're not talking about dollar cost averaging either. We're not talking about some DCA. I'm talking about people who will tell the world that they've multiplied their bags more than what they had when the chain launched. They have much more. Won't tell you how. How'd you do it? And if they dare to even tell you, they won't tell you everything. You might have to pay for something to get a little bit of information. You see? We've seen in the last 15 months, 16 now, people did a lot of different things to multiply their bags. Or people did a lot of different things to remain in the game. And see, there's certain things like I don't see anything necessarily wrong. Unless you on, if you're on the up and up. I don't see anything necessarily wrong if you're on the up and up. You know what I mean? If you're not robbing from the people, you're not rugging, you're not stealing, right? There's nothing wrong with finding a way to make things work. But when your situation is dire, you're in a world of need, and you're online pretending like you're not, and you paint a picture as if you have everything together. Meanwhile, you reveal certain things about your plan, your idea, your execution to show the world otherwise. And a lot of times that's what we've seen here, man. I've seen people do interviews right before Pulse Chain launched, and they were kind of like antsy. They were like, "Yo," they didn't say "yo." I'm paraphrasing. They were like, "Yo, I can't wait for Pulse Chain to launch, man. This thing gotta launch. Yo, but I thought you retired." Oh, but this thing gotta launch. The minute once Pulse Chain launch, you seeing launch after launch, you seeing opportunity just came up, right? Like, yo, this launch, we launching this coin, this community, subscribe to this paid group, these courses, this and that and this. It's like, okay, you found an open lane to create some type of business for yourself. But how many people are receiving benefit from your business model, your business ideas, your coin launches, your trading strategies? How many people are really being rewarded? How are they benefiting? You understand? Like, when it comes to, I learned a long time ago, when it comes to like teaching and things of that nature, or being taught, not even teaching, but when you're a student. I'm a student of life, for example. It's never really wise to get to a point where you feel like you can outshine the master. It's never the best thing to do. It's never. Doesn't work out well. And you talk about somebody who's just suffering from pride, and their ego is through the roof, so they'll never admit vulnerability, admit not knowing anything. So they always have to outdo somebody, even though you have to be you have to understand you're always in a position to learn. A lot of these people try to tell you what crypto's about, how to use it, the reason why it exists, etc., etc. It's from if it's always like you're always left to make your own decision for yourself. You're always left to make your own decision for yourself. You can't go by what people are saying on the damn computer. You have to do your own work to figure these things out. Because, so many people, it's just what it is. You think I want to really talk about these things like this? Like as far as like the state of affairs and how the community has become and what it's become. The energy is very, it's just slightly off-putting. I stick to what I'm doing, but I'm watching a lot of people who had a different story in the beginning change up, and what they've offered the world hasn't really helped people be excited on a large scale, man. Like a lot of people talked about launching this, launching that, launching, you're doing this, you launch, you have the freedom to launch. But who have you helped not only have a great experience in crypto, but really have they spread the word on how much of a great experience they've had in crypto, that they made a ton of money during the bear, that they were able to get a return on in the investment very quickly, that they sacrificed, donated, did all these things for these projects that they were supposed to have no expectations for, and received what they did, quote unquote, unexpectedly, and are very pleased and satisfied. Like, what's the vibe? Where we don't hear much of that because it seems like it really doesn't exist. It really, truly doesn't exist. And in the meantime, it's dog eat dog. It's get to the bag however you can and forget about everything else. Because what did we hear a couple weeks ago, very recently? We heard, it's survival. Oh, it's survival. That's what we heard. Something about some survival. And like, it's something about some survival. This is what we hearing from a voice in the community that was just like super loud, that you guys respected and endeared. And in the summer of 24, August of 24, we hearing about survival. Like, what is wrong? What do you mean survival? How you survival? What do you mean? You rich. You supposed to be, huh? So then, I like to identify teaching opportunities, like teaching moments. If this is supposed to be about some survival, so if you had to do it all over again, what would you do differently? What would you do differently? Good day, y'all. Like, I can't really see y'all like that. My eyes are janky, and this whole thing is, it's like they got, man, I'm getting cooked right now, man. So it is what it is, man. I like to cook in real life, and I'm getting cooked right now in this whip. But I just don't know, man. Like, Anybody could say, we all okay, we all make mistakes and all that and all that, but how do we move forward though, man? Like, like it's just been weird events taking place, and it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. You know, I heard the stream. What stream? I heard Spaces with that Maddie was speaking his piece about everything that's going on, and I don't know if y'all heard, but his voice, like he sounds like depleted, super exhausted. He sounded like defeated. And I'm like, yo, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm not. And when he's talking about it, he's getting threats, physical threats, and what people are gonna do to him, and all this. And then this is why I say, like, what's this all about? Like, what's this all for? What's this all for? You're hearing the man talk, and he sounds like he had no energy. Granted, at the time when he was being interviewed in the Spaces, it was, after midnight. So, could have been tired, of course, naturally. But you hear the more, like, this exasperation in his voice. Like, wow, bro. Like, what's this all for? Like it almost felt like an interrogation too. Like, yo, man, these people really going at his neck. But it was sort of, it wasn't as serious as an interrogation. Felt like it in a way. It reminded me of something like that. Never been, only from watching TV. I pay my taxes. Who cares? In other words, I'm not familiar with being hemmed up by the law. Thankfully, man. You know what I mean? And the processes and being interrogated. But the guy sounded like he was in a hot seat. Because a lot of people got questions, and he sounded like his energy was so low. Like, I'm like, wow, bro. Of course, a lot of things came up regarding the coin thing and all that. I can't even listen, man. As far as like complexity and things, this is why I don't, my mindset at this point, maybe it's because of my age or whatever, but I don't like getting into too many things that's too complicated. after a certain point, I get lost. And if you're talking about making money and helping somebody make money, and you bring in something complicated, a little too convoluted for my own liking, I'm good. I don't want, because somewhere, somehow, if the thing is not making sense, or you lose me, there's a high probability that I might get, in a bad situation where I lose my money, and I'm not part of that. That's why I don't engage in a lot of different things, man. Straight up, like I don't engage in a lot of different. That's why I don't, I'm not all, yo, I got 100 coins I like. If I did, you wouldn't know, because nobody's business. I don't know why. And I'm gonna say the only issue I had really with this whole thing with the donation to help save survival. Ooh, it's survival. The only issue I had with that, yo, you could have handled that behind the scenes. That's how I feel. Like, with the way things are right now, nobody like really, like, folks are really like looking to clap like the gun at somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like everybody teeth, their fangs are out. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just like, yo, I'm sick of all that. Like, much worse than me. I've heard it. I've seen it. I've heard enough. There's people that's really pissed off about a lot. I don't, and to still be requesting bread and help. I don't care what the circumstance is, bruh. Everybody going through something. Everybody going through something. And that's what makes it a little bit more annoying, because people can relate and talk about how they going through worse shit, no matter how bad you think you got what you got going on. And they still have to handle it. And a lot of people, most people do it behind the scenes, bruh. Yeah, everything doesn't have to be public life, like, especially like, come on, man. These people are flaunting, stake long term, staker app. Oh, T-share, 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 T-share. Bang, bang this, bang, bang that, T-share, T-share. Niggas looked in your wallet. They seen how many T-shares that account has. They see the value that it once was. They see the value of what it, like, you put everything on for what? For what, man? It's like the fall of grace. It's like the fall of grace. Meanwhile, other people did super suspect stuff too on the chain, bro. Like, a lot of people, they talk about how they making money during a bear market. Oh man, I don't know what you mad about. I've been making money the whole time during the bear. Explain how. They won't. And if they do, again, like I said, they'll give you a piece, a small, they'll give you a piece of information on how they've been making money. And if you want to know more, it's going to cost you. Because not everybody wants you to make money like they making money. Not everybody wants you to be successful. It's real, man. While everything is low, they trying to scoop it up, be greedy and selfish, blah, 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 and then brag and boast about it. Some people, they got into the trading thing. They start trading heavy. They've been trading. They ain't stopped. Okay, not everybody can trade. Other people got super creative, bro. And I can't really knock people for earning a living. It's just when you earning a living in a shitty way, kick rocks with no shoes on, man. Like, taking advantage of people, and just for the sake of taking advantage, kick rocks with no shoes on. People got all kinds of opinions. You got people talking like they just know everything. They know nothing, bro. Like, I don't act like I know everything. I just like to talk. I don't act like I know everything, man. Don't listen to me. Verify on your own time. People still crying about, the blockchain explorer don't work. Like the world cares. Like the world cares, bro. The world doesn't care about the blockchain explorer for post-chain not working. Or not working properly. And then, that's nerd complaints, bro. That's shit for crypto heads who are knee deep, deep rooted. That's a complaint for y'all. The world don't give a fuck. It's real, man. That's a crypto nerd problem, bro. Nobody cares. V1 had a bug. You couldn't get paid your fees because you thought you was getting paid. You couldn't because of the V1 bug that niggas figured out a year ago. During the testnet. Nobody cares, bro. Unfortunately, that's just the truth. That's a nerd problem, bro. And I'm a nerd, and I'm not bitching about it because nobody cares. It's gonna get fixed when it gets fixed. Remember, shit comes up. They pop things up convenient when it's necessary. You're gonna hear "I don't work for you" talk. You're gonna hear no expectation talk. You're gonna hear, if you want something done, you do it. You do it. That's the talk. So people, like, these people still complaining about that. Fucking people are too salty in their lives, man. You're too bitter. Everything, you wake up pissed off, you go to sleep pissed off. Imagine. What type of quality of life is that? And you see it trickle over into these communities, man. It's just weak talking points. And I've been around. Like, I've been around. I'm around, bro. I'm around, bro. Like, it is what it is. That's why I could freely talk. I could freely speak. I've been around, man. You know, not as much as I can be. And, you know, the places I've been around is enough. I'm good. Like, I'm not saying anything. Everybody owes some alpha. I'll give you alpha. Your alpha is absolute zeta. Z, beta is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, this is the alpha. Live your life. Be healthy. Right? Enjoy life. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. That's your fucking alpha. These crypto people think everybody got the answer. They know this. I'm prepared. I could battle Richard on any podium because, you know, he failed with this and that. Do better. Just do better for everybody. For everybody, do better. You know? Oh, you don't want to work? You don't want to work a 9 to 5? So you assume another type of work. You got to hustle that crypto life. You got to hustle. Okay? You know how to draw some stick figures? Okay, boom. That's your NFT, right? You're going to sell your collection of stick figures, huh? Put it on the marketplace, get supported by whomever, and you sell them your valueless stick figures, and you take their valuable pulse. Yo, you can't be mad. This is capitalism. It's the environment to make money. It's business. It's never personal. Can't be mad. Oh, you got a marketing situation going on? You got a bag? No, not even. You at ground zero. Oh, I got an idea. A wonderful idea. I'm going to introduce it to the world. Turn on my devices. Not even. To start at ground zero. Erase all that. Yo, man, somehow, some way, I'm stumbling onto cryptocurrency. Whatever. I saw it on, somebody told me about it, whatever. I'm here now. You get into some type of group, something. Telegram, Discord, whatever. You watching a group about certain token, they doing this, they doing that. You're a nobody. You're zero. You're at the bottom level. All of a sudden you're like, oh, okay. You watching, you hear about something, a stream that's gonna go on, or on a spaces that's gonna go on. Okay, you take a gander, or you put yourself in the spaces. You might hit speaker instead of being a listener. You hit speaker. Now, it's your chance to say whatever you want to say on whatever podium, whoever's having the spaces. You talk. People are now listening to what you're saying, and they're kind of liking what you're saying, and you're getting great feedback. Nobody knows you, but people start to follow you. Okay? You multiply that times 3, times 4, times 5, all of a sudden you build a following from the same community that you stick into. Whatever coin community, boom, 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 blah, 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 la, la, la. You get a decent following, and then you realize, oh, okay, I'm learning a little something. You're barely 3 months in the game. You get a decent following, you hit. Now, you're going to leverage your following. You're going to leverage your trust that people have now lent you and introduce your idea. You introduce your idea now. Now, you're telling people and promising them to have no expectations, but also promising them that your idea can bring untold amount of riches into their lives. And you're learning about different methods to introduce the idea. Huh? You host your own spaces. You get on live. You might want to build a channel or a platform on this social media, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, you realize, okay, you need some money. You introduce the promise. People like it. They will fund your promise. They will fund your dream. They will fund your intangible idea. You turn nothing into something just like that within a short period of time. You turn nothing into something just like that. And you're not even serious about it. You're just trying to survive. Ooh, ooh, survival. Come on, man. Come on, man. Your fundraising is so successful. You're surprised. You're surprised. You can't believe it. Oh, in the world you're thankful, but behind the scenes you're celebrating, right? But you're showing a different face in the world. Publicly, you're very thankful, you're conservative, you're super serious, and behind the scenes, you're snorting lines off of a white pair of ass cheeks. You're having a good time. You're living life. Huh? No white paper. No, it's sophisticated. You've evolved. You don't need a white paper. You realize you got the bag. Your incentive to really produce anything diminishes. You don't have the same drive. You don't have the same drive to fulfill whatever you promised, because you told the people you had no expectations anyway. So that's your out. That's your out. But then something tells you, now at least give them something. Give them something, man. You got untold X amount of dollars. You got X amount of dollars. Give them something. Something snaps. You say, okay, maybe the you got the bad devil, you got the devil, and you got the saint on the saint is telling you, nah, do something for them. Wonder why are you going to be a greedy Grinch? You need to do something for them. You got all this money from an idea. You can't just give them nothing. You have to give them something. Give them anything. They will like it. So I give you something that's worth nothing, and you give me everything that's worth more. That's potentially gonna be life-changing in the future. You know why? Because the transference, what I want is what you got. And that's what these people have done. They created whatever they got going on, whatever. You launch a little NFT, you launch a little coin, this and that. You raise some money for all that too, or you didn't want to raise money, but you launched this, that. But the bottom line is you're looking for some pulse. Why is that? Or you're looking for some Pulse X, or you're looking for some whatever, like RH coins. Why is that? Come on, man. And then the opposite of that too, because y'all keep talking about some alpha. Everybody got some alpha. They're going to downplay Pulse Chain. They're going to continuously downplay Pulse Chain, as if what they have stands a chance to do the potential of what Pulse Chain can do. As if whatever coin they hold in stands a chance. They're going to downplay Pulse Chain. You don't understand Richard Hart is crazy. And the people in this community haven't proven that they're crazier than he is. And I'm not talking about crazy in a pejorative way either. But they're going to downplay those coins so that you can lose hope. And say people like me are insufferable. Like, yo, y'all just keep talking about buying these miserable ass tokens. Why are you doing this to the people? It's under sack. It's 99 down. All these things, man. You don't think they're buying on the low? You don't think the same people that's talking shit about these coins are acquiring them on the low? Do you think everybody who's talking FUD, who's bringing FUD, who's talking all this trash, you think they're all not buying Pulse? You think they're all not buying Pulse X? Everyone who talks FUD, you think they're all not buying? You understand? Like, come on, man. Of course they are. Of course they are. Will tell you that you are wretched. You are insufferable. Right? Most of the alternative. They'll tell you something about get Ethereum. They'll distract you. Tell you, look elsewhere, look elsewhere, look elsewhere, look elsewhere. Because the talk is, you've wasted your time. If you've been investing or looking towards participating in this since July of 2021 till now, they'll say you wasted your time. It's a miserable loss. Count your losses and move on. That easy. And you know what? People have done that. People will always do that. People will always give up. It's part of how human beings are. It's part of these markets. That's what happens. And then you have other people who love to hear the FUD. Love it. Because that just brings more opportunity for those who behave in glass half full, not half empty, and take advantage. You have people who purposefully will give you bad news, try to kill your spirits so that you could sell and they could buy at such a cheaper price and laugh at you later by selling on top of you when the prices go up, and then do it all over again. A lot of people will never tell you what things are. They won't. They can't. They can't. Because this is, for them, this is survival. Oh, survival. How? How do you reduce yourself to such a level where this is like become survival? How? In the United States, you live in, for those of us in the U.S., how the F you go, you know what I mean? You're able-bodied. You have a mind. You have skills. And you just depend on invisible people on the internet to fund your lifestyle because you think you don't want. Because you suffer, you really entitled. You really have this self-aggrandizement, this whole thing about you. Like, these people are they're not even diagnosed. They're bigger than what they think they are. They think they deserve the world, like everybody owes them something. How? Oh no, but if you talk like that, you're not, you're communist, you this and that, whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Talk whatever you want to talk to make yourself feel better. What you eat don't make me shit. So it don't matter. These people, like, they got it all the way twisted. And people will be victimized. You know what I'm saying? You have a segment of individuals it's just a pool of people that will just get caught up in the madness. And as that pool that's just might become bigger and bigger. Instead of shrinking, it's just becoming larger. You hear these terms about exit liquidity. Everyone is exit liquidity at some point, shape, form, or fashion. Like, that's not a pejorative term, but folks try to spin it. If you're not thinking, you'll get caught in so many mental, fake psychological traps. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. This should be, you need to thank the opportunity for people who have consistently grifted in the community to teach you what to avoid, to teach you how to pay attention to certain signs that you hear somebody tell you something real crazy. If it doesn't settle well, then you might want to investigate why it's not settling well with you. You get all kinds of information. You got people out here that threw bags, millions of dollars worth of coins at Sami, bruh. Sami. Like, the reason I used to talk crazy about Sami, but I gave him a pass in a way because he just showed me that, maybe he's about something more than what I thought. Because, yeah, in the beginning, they have screenshots of Sami being anti-Richard Hart, anti-Pulse Chain. It's documented. It's out there. But I can't really shit on Sami too hard. I got to be fair. I got to be fair with him because he did something that I thought was upstanding. And I spoke about this months ago. When he got an allocation, they threw a bag at him of his own coins, of his likeness, right? That group threw a bag at Sami worth $5 million, bro. Like, that's wild crazy to me. Got a group of men sending another man $5 million. You don't even know each other. What's that about? What type of program are they up? What are they running, bro? I don't even care if it's about, oh no, we wanted to pump our bags. And that's $5 million. Come on, bro. There's a difference between 500, even 5,000, and $5 million, bro. Sami wasn't having it. Just got on the horn, got on the internet, and was like, boom, 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 boom. He did what he did. To stop the situation. He ended the situation. He could have did it a different way. Because he don't owe who he owe anything to, right? If he would have accepted the $5 million, he would have owed a lot. There would have been 5 million reasons why he would have been on the hook. You see? I don't care what intentions people have. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Dude wasn't having it. He did what he did. Took care of those coins in a manner that, so nobody could be affected by the coins. The people who threw the coins at him were pissed off. Documented. This has been going on in the last 15 months, like during the bear. You telling me people not making money? They're saying they're making money, but they're not telling you how they're making money. But they're showing you in certain ways, of different ways people are making money. Allocations left and right. Right? Meanwhile, you an end user, you're like, damn, wow. And the people doing this are supposed to be pseudo leaders. Pseudo half-ass leaders, yo. Right? Who did nothing different than you and I would do. Or you as a viewer, if you don't create content, you don't really count. Right? I don't have the time or the interest to just be, drumming up content, internet content, this and that. I leave that for the people who have the spirit and energy to do that. Salute to y'all. But they're ordinary people. They're just ordinary people. There's just ordinary, regular, schmegular people who built a following, so a lane, right? Use the following as leverage to fund their lifestyle. The group that sent him a bag, $5 million worth of Sami coins, bro. Yo, make it make sense, bro. You could add whatever numbers. Once you create a coin, it's up to you to give a price, blah, blah, blah. But what if this dude just said, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm dumping on everything, man, on everything. And what can anybody say? Even if he couldn't extract 5 mil. Let's say he pull out half. Or he pull out 1. Or he pull out close to the whole thing. Or as low as 10 racks. That would have been within his right. He don't know these people. He didn't take a dime. So I salute, to Sami for that. But that's it. I don't, Sami, bro, a lot of stuff you said and done over the years, I'm not a fan like that. But I got respect, give respect where it's due. And for that, I respect, because them other people still doing what they're doing, but they were pissed off that he didn't buy into the Sami thing. So they launched something else. Talk about you got a benevolent whale, everybody a benevolent whale that's doing all this whale, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. People following RH, they're following in his footsteps. So many people don't want to give him credit, but they follow, they learn so much about this crypto game, modeling him, learning from him. Don't give him back the respect. Christopher, I see you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Is that Christopher? My eyes, man. No, it's a Crazy Joe. I'm so sorry, man. Crazy Joe, salute to you. Appreciate you. But I said Christopher. That's wild, man. I got it, man. That's crazy, man. No, so many people don't give dude respect, but they learn so much from him. Will talk sideways, do all this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you modeling after what he does, man. All you gotta, you think it's so easy. They've even said it. I didn't even know. It's easy to launch a token, man. They made it so simple. Transactional costs you nothing. And guess what? You could become your own origin address. You could become your own OA. They opened their mouth and said that, but this is what happens here. Like you modeling after somebody who you detest, that you still on the chain. This is what it's about. This is what you do. But you do things in favor of what he's taught. You create a token and could be your own OA. If you could do something, better than him, do something then. But then they dress their things up. Oh, this is an experiment. You want to protect your butt cheeks from any kind of legal scrutiny. That's why they say, oh, I'm scared. So I'm going to say experiment. This is a trial. This is just don't depend on this. Don't buy. And then you know what's fucked up for real? You tell somebody not to buy a coin, what do you think they're going to do? You think everyone you tell not to buy a coin is not going to buy the coin? Like, this is a twisted game. It's a twisted game, twisted situation. I'm not a lawyer. I just like to utilize common sense. No. Don't buy this coin. No, it's a wrap. Don't buy this coin. This and that. The motherfucker gonna buy the coin. You're appealing to somebody's sensibilities. You're making some movement happen in their body. They start to perspire. They start to think and become anxious because you just triggered them, man. You just triggered them. For what? So they could buy the coin and give you the pulse. That's why. That's why. That's why. For what? For that. The same pulse that people consistently trying to shit on. The same way they shitting on Pulse, the same way they'll tell you appreciate them for just fudding, because that's indirectly pumping your bags. Y'all gotta listen, y'all gotta pay attention to the sucker shit you hearing people say and do online. And I'm talking to the people that have been standing fast for 3 whole fucking years. I'm talking with y'all. Like, really pay attention to what's going on here, man. Everyone doesn't want everybody to win. This is not kumbaya. Create your own plan and stick to it. You got people talking wild shit about RH the whole time to scare you, to shake you. As if these people that's talking shit about RH will take care of you. The same critical ass people. I'm one of them, but I do it in a fair way. And when I present my talking points, it's relevant to whatever I'm talking about. But overall, I can't shit on the man. I can't do what he's done. I give respect where it's due. Until you show me some sideways shit, RH, which I always talk about. When he shows me some funky shit, I talk about it when I feel like it. But overall, nah. I can't, nah. You could be mad at price. Okay, yeah. Mad at a block explorer. Okay, yeah. Nobody care about that. Oh, V1 bug and all this, that. Yo, son, it's a nerd complaint, bruh. Nobody cares about your nerd ass complaint. You got so much paper, you got so much knowledge, you got so much influence. Fix the problem then. You pay for it, right? That's the thing. Everybody got so much opinion or whatever. Me, it's the on-chain activity that fosters, confusion, right? That I don't care for. I don't like that. The on-chain activity, the things that these people that pretend to be leaders have done, that just leaves nothing but Riddler ass question marks in the air. Nothing but question marks. You swear you're watching a Batman movie, fucking around with Pulse Chain, man. Motherfuckers throwing women $250K. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just doing all kinds of weird shit just for living. Just, and act like it's free. There's nothing free in the world, bro. There's nothing free. You see how the narrative changed for survival? Survival was like, yo, I need some help. Give me all, help me. It's about survival. I don't want to EES, this and that and this. Yo, I need some help. Yo, the tune went swiftly too. The tune changed from, we're going to help, from the people that, going to help, but it ain't going to just be gifted. It's going to be a loan. Because shit is too hot in these streets, bruh. You see how the narrative spin changed? And it's fucked up. Because I didn't hear all these other people get help. Were they loans that they got? Were they giving loans? Now I'm defending survival a little bit. So survival, shout out to you, man. Hold your head if you're going through some hard shit. It's temporary, man. Prayer works. Prayer works. No? Did you loan Sami $5 million? Or was that not a gift? You know what I mean? You throwing average women $250K? Is that a loan or a gift or something else? Huh? What are you doing? It's good for somebody and somebody else is not. Why? Because it's too hot in these streets. It's messed up, man. It had to take survival to catch the brunt out of everything else going on. It's a messed up situation, man. People made the mistake and put their business out there on the internet, man. That's effed up. It's messed up. We don't learn. You find everything good and everything bad in life. Well, you think it's different on the internet, man? And then when money involved, and I think in Maddie's mind, in his mind, from hearing him speak, I really truly believe that he had the best intentions, man. As crazy as it looks, because I was critical and I spoke my piece on that. But I really believe he had the best intentions in his mind about how, things performed from everything he's been doing, especially with the coin that he say he didn't launch, that he didn't create. All this stuff with the liquidity and all this stuff, he firmly believes he's doing something that is on the level, that is ethical. Firmly believe that. One thing I can't do is compare Maddie to people who really do some sly ass, nasty, fucked up shit. Who have been like crazy, real talk, for real. Can't compare him to that. And he had, I'm gonna just say it's real, he had enough wherewithal to say, yo, man, them people, they frying me on the timeline. I'm getting cooked on the timeline. If I'm shaking hands with movers and shakers in the world and they want to follow my socials and they looking at my socials, people, I'm getting cooked, then I need to get to this. I need to find out how we gonna resolve this. And he did that. These other motherfuckers, oh no, they hide in blackface. They hide and conspire in the background, in the shadows, do all kinds of weird stuff. It's documented. We'll talk slick, do all the, do weird shit, on-chain activity, weird. Come on, bruh. It's not the same situation. But in a sense, it's all fucked up at this point right now. It's all fucked up. SEC, no, everybody just speculating about some SEC and how that's going to turn out. Motherfuckers don't respect history or the cycles anymore. It's about living for today and fuck tomorrow.